Alright, so part two. Alright, when everybody was forming in the 70s, around in the county, or the pen, cats like King Bobby Louie, LB, or anybody else that was in the county, along in the card, they formed BL. BL came first. Now, when BL formed, it was formed for everybody else's protection that was in the card against the keyways. Like I said earlier. But it wasn't just only formed for that. It was also formed to keep snitches that's in the card from being in the card fucking up shit. So we was also against snitches and rapists and anything else that was against our code of conduct, you know what I'm saying, which was unrighteous, period. So BL was formed for that cause and still fight for that cause. I don't know what BL does for the most part because I'm not cut. I'm not BL, and I can't speak on BL politics. Neither can I speak on their politics negatively. I respect BL's movement, you know what I'm saying? I can't really speak negatively about their movement, you know what I'm saying? Because for one, in my opinion and perspective, I'm just saying from my personal opinion and perspective, they're the elite soldiers of us, but not everybody else feel the way I feel. So, you know, that's just my personal opinion. I can't make everybody else feel the way I feel, but that's what BL was formed for, to keep us strong and, you know, united. But when they formed, that's when everybody started getting their own identities. You know what I'm saying? Around that time. Like everybody else, like the root card was already formed. But everybody else, as far as the B go, that's when everybody was getting a identity. Everybody, like, not through BL, of course. I mean, yeah, but around that time, that's when everybody was taking that information back to the neighborhood. Well, not that type of information, but more like the stuff that they learned, the code of conduct and all that. And they took that back to their neighborhood, and you know, you had certain OGs that's part of that neighborhood. You know, around that time, like I said, everybody didn't have their identity yet. You know, you had Different Lane Boy, you had Anthus Park Boy, you had anything that ended with boy. It was non-affiliated with the other side, but they wasn't a part of us either. But they was fighting for the same cause. But when that kicked off with the BL around that time in the 70s, that's when everybody started getting their identity. Now, I can't say what years, what month, but I know it started in the 70s as far as the whole card go. That's why we don't have no specific one leader of the card. Like, if you want to be honest, like, it's no leader of us. Like, if anything, the main leaders is, I ain't even trying to put their names out there because it's, you know, that could be RICO charges, but I know who they are, but at the same time, do they want to be labeled as that? No. So I'm not going to put their name out there. But if anything, if anybody should be the leaders of this shit, it should be them. And I already done said who they were to the comrades that I speak to on a daily basis. So, but here's the whole thing that's fucking up the whole card. People don't know their history. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to this shit. But, that's pretty much what it came down to. Now, in the 80s, now back again in the 80s, you know, everybody started doing their own thing. as far as the D game go, everybody had their own little hustle, their own little thing. But that's what when you get in the D game, that's what started war. That's what starts wars and chaos and all that. And now you got certain ones of the card that's beefing with each other through the D game or through money, period. Money is the root of all evil. So that been fucking us up through period of time, but not like the keyways. We don't have that much of a problem. We can handle that issue. It's not too many of us that be killing each other over that type of shit. But that type of shit need to be put to a halt, because we shouldn't even be killing each other anyway. This and the red is the same. This is just the darker color of the red. This is burgundy. Like I said, this is roof shit. We all the same. It doesn't even fucking matter. We fight for the same cause. But that's what fuck us up. The D game. You want to be honest? And can't nobody tell me that ain't fucked us up. Cause if that ain't what fucked us up, then why the fuck is no structure? Why the fuck is no code of conduct? Why the fuck is no respect? Why is no understanding? Why is there no communication? You feel me? And I say this shit to other YGs as like the same rate as me all the time. And I'm from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither there or, because we speaking about history, but this is also part of history because this is what fucked us up. You know what I'm saying? But that's the part I can tell you as far as our history throughout time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never was no pimps in red uniform. We never was no fucking none of that. What people think we are, and then what people think we are now. To be honest, from all the shit I done said in the first interview, if you break it down from the military history, that's part of it as well. You really think about it, we really fucking soldiers. Not no motherfucking gang. We just lost our literature and code of conduct. That's the thing. We were supposed to protect and provide for our community, not fucking destroy it and terrorize it. But people lost that. And I'm here to bring that shit back. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a lot of shit that come with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because over through the years and through time, a lot of the rules has changed, but the main rules should stay the same. Ain't nobody is bigger than the card. And you got a lot of cats that be coming into the game thinking they bigger than to the card. Now, we not gonna speak on who be coming into this shit thinking that they bigger than everybody else that represent this shit, but we all see them on TV. There's no question. You know what I'm saying? Even the fake ones who pay protection money and glamorize this shit for the fame or use this shit for the fame, like, fuck all that. All this shit need to be cleaned up. Like, okay, y'all come out with this song, like, no disrespect to the OGs who came out with that song, the B not for sale or the P not for sale, but come on, my nigga. The only person that's probably doing something in that song is Wacko, OG Wacko. Now, I'm not even trying to put him even out there. He can doing this shit. But really, to be honest, none of y'all really pushed the line to even make it to where it's not for sale. All that shit, I feel what y'all saying. Yeah, respect the card. And I'm from the West Coast saying this shit. Y'all from the West Coast that came out with that song. But here's the thing. Nobody from the West Coast really stepped up and got up to even push the line on that as far as for the Midwest, the East, or the South. Why does it take for a fucking 28-year-old to even push for that? Why did it take for somebody to even reach out to brothers that push the same shit as me. It don't matter if you Rule or Damus, same shit. Same shit as us. Same shit as me. Out there on the Midwest or on the South to get shit together. Really the Midwest, because Midwest been getting it popping ever since the transfusion recently. We're not even gonna talk about that, but that's the thing. Ain't nobody trying to get this shit right. And I ain't even gonna put who was out there getting this shit right. But there's niggas out there getting this shit right. Under y'all fucking noses. So whether y'all like it or not, we cleaning this shit up. Period. And this YG Eagle, aka Birdman, the real Birdman. I'm out here. Groove Squad.